Once upon a time, in a lush kingdom surrounded by tall mountains and deep forests, lived Princess Amina. She was loved by everyone for her kindness and beauty. The palace where she lived was grand, but her life was carefully controlled to protect her from any dangers. One day, Princess Amina wanted to explore the world outside the palace. She disguised herself in simple clothes and sneaked out. Her heart was full of excitement as she walked through the forest, enjoying the beauty of nature and the freedom of being outside. But as she ventured deeper into the forest, she lost her way. The forest became denser, and soon, she couldn't recognize any of the paths. The sun began to set, and fear set in as she realized she was completely lost. Meanwhile, in a nearby village, there was a kind farmer named Juma. Juma was known for his hard work and generosity. He spent his days working in his fields and helping his neighbors. He had heard stories about the beautiful princess but had never seen her. One evening, as Juma walked home, he saw someone stumbling through the woods. It was Princess Amina, looking frightened and tired. Juma, seeing her distress, approached her and asked if she needed help. "Are you lost, miss?" Juma asked gently. Amina looked up, relieved to see someone who could help. "Yes, I'm lost. Can you help me find my way home?" Juma, though surprised to see a princess, offered to take her to his small home for the night. He provided her with food and a warm place to sleep. Though Amina was initially nervous, she soon saw that Juma's kindness was genuine. She shared her story with him, revealing her true identity as a princess. Juma was amazed to learn that he had helped a princess. Despite his surprise, he continued to treat her with kindness and respect. Over the next few days, Juma helped Amina find her way back to the palace. During their time together, Amina saw the world through Juma's eyes. She admired his simple and honest life and began to appreciate the beauty in it. Juma, too, was captivated by Amina's kindness and grace. They formed a close bond, and Amina began to fall in love with Juma. As they reached the edge of the forest, Amina felt torn. She was excited to return to her royal life but also reluctant to leave Juma. Their time together had created a strong connection between them. Before parting, Amina thanked Juma for everything he had done. "I can never repay you for your kindness. You've shown me a world I've never known, and I've come to care for you deeply." Juma, though happy to have helped, was saddened by their separation. "It was an honor to help you. I hope you find happiness in your world." Back at the palace, Amina was welcomed with joy and relief. Her disappearance had caused a stir, and everyone was glad to see her return. However, Amina struggled with her royal duties and felt trapped by her responsibilities. Despite her return, Amina couldn't forget Juma. She often thought about him and the life they had shared. Her heart ached for the freedom and love she had experienced with him. Juma, too, missed Amina. He continued his life as a farmer, but it felt empty without her. He had fallen in love with her and wondered if they could ever be together. Determined to be with Juma, Amina decided to take a brave step. She spoke to her father, the king, about her feelings and her desire to marry Juma. The king was shocked and worried about the consequences of such a marriage. The king decided to meet Juma and judge for himself whether he was worthy of his daughter. When Juma came to the palace, he was nervous but spoke honestly about his love for Amina and his intentions. The king saw how sincere Juma was and was moved by the depth of his love. He realized that Amina's happiness was more important than following tradition. After careful consideration, he gave his blessing for their marriage. News of Princess Amina's marriage to Juma spread quickly. At first, people were surprised, but they soon admired the genuine love between the princess and the farmer. A grand wedding was held, celebrating their union. Amina and Juma's marriage was a beautiful blend of their lives. They worked together to improve the village and brought new ideas to the kingdom. Their love helped bridge the gap between the royal family and the common people. Their story became a cherished tale in the kingdom, showing how love can overcome obstacles and differences. Princess Amina and Juma lived a life full of happiness, their love growing stronger every day. Their journey from different worlds to a shared life proved that true love requires courage and sacrifice. In the end, Amina and Juma's love story became a beloved part of the kingdom's folklore, reminding everyone that when two hearts are truly united, they can overcome any barrier. Their tale demonstrated that true love is about overcoming challenges and finding happiness together.